Good day, everyone. My name is Judith Sunsua Philip from Department of Physiotherapy, Medical University. And today we'll be doing a review on the book As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. The book As a Man Thinketh is a self-improving book that talks about how much our thoughts affect our character. As a man thinketh, so he is. It helps explore the power of thoughts and its influence on a person's life. The main idea is that our thoughts shape our life, character, circumstances, and destinies. By controlling our thoughts, we can shape our reality, achieve success, happiness, and inner peace. Diving into the book, we'll go into the first subheading, which is thoughts and character. Our character is built by habitual thoughts, meaning that self-discipline and positive mental habits lead to a strong character. This passage basically talks about how our thoughts influences who we are. It says we are what we think. That's why having a positive mindset will go a long way in defining our personality. If we think inside of us lies capabilities and the intelligence we need to move any situation or hindrance to our greater heights. If only we think right, we are the masters of ourselves. We can only achieve this by self-discovery. If we think bad, it stirs up negativity and corrupts the mind into thinking nothing good can come out of it. By our thoughts, we forge the weapons by which we can destroy ourselves, but the right thoughts bring inner peace and calmness. Effects of thoughts on circumstances. The writer likened the human brain to a garden in the sense that whatever you give it is what you get in return. If the brain is constantly fed with negativity, only useless and impure thoughts will be cultivated at the end. Our brain should be fed with and led towards perfection, right, useful, and pure thoughts. Good thoughts bear good fruits, bad thoughts bear bad fruit. We do not attract that which we want, but that which we are. Our wishes and desires, prayers, are gratified and answered only when they harmonize or sync with our thoughts and actions. In the book, three cases were given to illustrate the fact that each person is a reason behind their own circumstance or problem. If we are not ready to cut off fleshly desires or pleasures, or if we are not ready to leave our comfort zones and change our mindset to that which will harmonize with our goals, then there is no possible way one can be satisfied. Blessedness, not material possessions, is the measure of right thoughts, while righteousness, not lack of material possessions, is the measure of wrong thoughts. We may be cursed and rich, may be rich and poor. So I'll be talking on the various chapters and headings we have in the book. Firstly is thoughts and purpose. Then we now go to the third factor in achievements, vision and ideals, and serenity. Thoughts and purpose. Thoughts and purpose are two words or phenomena that should go hand in hand. When we have a purpose in our lives, all our thoughts should be centered on that purpose. When that is done, fears, troubles, and worries cannot move you. People of weak thoughts can make their thoughts stronger by exercising themselves in the right thinking. Thoughts of energy, power, and focus helps in achieving one's purpose. Doubt and fear are great enemies of knowledge and are friends of failure. They are linked together. So having a purpose without the right thought of mind is like mixing water and kerosene. They don't go along. Next is the thought factor in achievements. We can only rise and achieve by lifting up our thoughts. When our thoughts are weak and abject, there is no possibility that our achievements will be met. And the higher we lift our thoughts, the more our success will be. Thinking big and also working towards it. Some have great thoughts but are not ready to do anything about it. They just lazy around putting these thoughts into action with a bit of hard work and discipline. It's a great strategy to succeed. Because nothing comes on a platter of gold. It's all about dedication, hard work, and sacrifice. Vision and ideals. Visions are like dreams. Dreams are the seedlings of realities. Before one becomes great in life, he must one day desire in it in his heart. Desire to desire is to obtain, to aspire is to achieve. Let the vision not just sit in the brain. The most beautiful thing about vision is when they are brought into reality. The greatest achievement was first a dream. When you dream big, you achieve big. People tend to only see how lucky people are, when they see them excelling. They say it's luck, they say it's fortune or by chance. But what they don't see are the struggles, the rise and fall, the trials, and the bad days where they might want to give up, but grace keeps them going. The process may be rough, but at the end is joy. The strength of effort is the measure of the result. The vision in which you actualize will build your life into who you will become. And lastly is serenity. A calm soul is more to be desired than silver and gold. Calmness is like a priceless jewel. Being with a calm person, you will learn a lot. It does not matter whatever happens, they will always make the environment sweet and serene. A kind heart will always win. The more tranquil we become, the greater our success. Pride and boastful people tend to lose it all. A pride goeth before its destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. As Proverbs 16:18 says, being boastful doesn't have a reward in any way. Self-control is strength. Right thought is mastery, and calmness is power. Always keep calm in every situation. So this particular book is divided into two parts. We have As a Man Thinketh as the first book, and then the bonus book From Poverty to Power. There are also two sections in this book. Firstly is the part of prosperity, which we now look into the lesson of evil. This passage tells us how everyone's heart in the world has gone through one type of pain or the other. The pains and struggles of life, which they all have the objective of escaping the reality of life. And some people tend to be lured into doing evil, seeking for temporal happiness, temporal because it wouldn't last, just for a while, and then after comes sorrow, and the fancied happiness is later found to share. The world, a reflex of mental states. All that we know, our thoughts, desires, and experiences, sums up who we are. And our world, it says, every soul attracts its own, and nothing can possibly come to it that does not belong to it. If something is not meant for someone, it wouldn't come their way. Only what is meant for you will be for you. From the book, we're able to see that our thought basically and entirely sums up who we are. If we have happy thoughts, we'll be happy. But if we continue to dwell in miserable thoughts, our lives and minds would be troubled and there would be unrest. Circumstances and challenges do not affect anyone unless you allow them to. Whenever life gives you lemon, turn them to lemonade. Try to make the best out of every situation. Beautiful thoughts bring joy, serenity, and evil joy of life. We reciprocate what we give. If you wish for good, be good. If you want to be bad, if you wish bad to people, you will get bad things. Next is the way out of undesirable conditions. Hatred, anger, jealousy, envy, lust, covetousness are fires that burn, and whosoever touches them suffer the consequences of their actions. The law, whatsoever a man sows, that he will reap, relates to the statement made earlier. This law governs the realm of mind. A thorough understanding of this great law permits the universe leads to the acquisition of the state of mind known as obedience. Building up yourself in faith, knowledge makes you worthy of wider opportunities and a better surrounding. Nothing can stop you from doing what you want to do unless you allow them. The silent power of thought, controlling and directing one's forces. It refers to the idea that our thoughts have the power to shape our reality, influence our circumstances, and direct our lives. Regular meditation and reflection can help individuals connect with their thoughts, emotions, and intentions. Silent forces are the most powerful forces in the universe. The power within oneself is the most powerful in life. Focus and concentration. One needs to focus on a specific goal to be able to achieve or outcome. Positive thoughts like gratitude, compassion, and kindness to attract positive experiences and circumstances. One also needs to be mindful in their thoughts, acknowledging and realizing negative patterns and cultivating awareness of their thought processes. It is also important to set clear intentions and purposes, aligning one's thoughts and actions with their goals. The secret of abounding happiness. Happiness is that inmost state of perfect satisfaction, which is joy and peace. People may have people may have different definitions of happiness, but genuine happiness comes with peace of mind. The secret of abounding happiness is to forget yourself and help others. This is achieved by sacrificing selfishness and learning to be selfless. Help others, sacrifice selfishness, guard against selfishness, and learn the divine lessons of inward sacrifice. Cultivating a positive mindset also has a part to play in promoting our happiness. Thinking about positive things, joy, and being optimistic helps keep the mind focused. This is the second part of the book, The Way of Peace, Power of Meditation. Spiritual meditation is a pathway to divinity. Meditation is the constant dwelling in thoughts and pondering upon an idea. Let the object of our meditation be above and not below. Whatever we meditate on should be positive ideas and visions. Two masters, self and truth. You cannot serve two masters at the same time. You must like one and despise the other. One cannot serve God and mammon. For us to be a lover of truth, we have to worship with selflessness, which means that to realize the truth, we should always be ready to sacrifice, like it is written in the Bible, when Jesus told them that to be his disciples, they have to deny themselves daily. Truth is the denial of self. If you seek to realize the truth, then you must be prepared to sacrifice. Truth is always transparent, so it is up to us to find and accept it. It is only the blind and wayward people that cannot see it. As you succeed in overcoming self, you will begin to see things in their right relations. When people are intoxicated with the wines of luxury and pleasure and vanity, the thirst of life grows and deepens within them. Entering into the infinite. The infinite described by the author is external but something part of us, something within. Entering into the infinite can mean letting go of limitations, releasing our attachment to infinite thoughts, emotions, and desires. It can also be developing a deeper understanding of our true nature and the infinite within. Focusing on the here and now rather than dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. And lastly, we'll be looking at the realization of perfect peace. Perfect peace comes from within. Inward peace is silence, harmony, and love. The peace that results from social comfort or worldly victory is temporal and wouldn't last. Only peace that comes from heaven endures all trials and is worth having. Holiness alone is undying peace. There is this peace that comes with being a child of God. Even though things don't go the right way or don't go the way they are meant to be, God always has a way of calming the soul. Peace is to conquer love of self and life. In conclusion, the book As a Man Thinketh, Allen reinforces his central message that a man's thought can shape his life. He emphasizes that by mastering our thoughts, we can cultivate a life of purpose, peace, and success. The book encourages us to take responsibility for our mental attitudes, recognizing that external conditions reflect internal realities. Thank you.